It's Zoe with Zoe Fitness, and I wanted to drop in today and make some exercises available to you for your thoracic spine. Who needs these exercises? Everyone. So let's get started. We're going to start with a naked broomstick, basically. And standing, you're going to put your hands nice and wide. You don't want to overly stretch the chest muscles. So I actually put this above the shoulders, essentially where the cervical and thoracic spines connect. As we age, and even some of our younger generation, and even me, nice correction there, coach, we begin to become a little bit forward head, and then we'll develop a little bit of a bump there. And this exercise is designed to not only open the chest, but aid in bringing the cervical spine back, as well as massaging out that knot. So I'm going to come up to my thoracic spine and then just rub on down through here. The reason I like this particular movement is, number one, it feels good, but also the massage of the muscles around the scapula is absolutely divine. But as we are shortening the muscles in the back, we're lengthening the muscles of the front. And so not a good chance that you'll get me to stop anytime soon. So that's the first exercise. Now I'm going to provide you with two other exercises. And they're essentially the same thing, and one is definitely better than the other. So I will get started on the floor. This is if you don't have a yoga block, or if you're somewhere where you don't have a lot of wall to work with. You're going to lie down on the floor, in this particular case on a mat. Hands are shoulder height. I'm going to bring my knees over to one side, and this is where it kind of gets tricky, because if I'm sloppy, that top hip is going to roll forward or roll back. So I really want to make sure I have those hips stacked. I'm going to put one hand on top of the other. I'm going to choose to support my cervical spine so that I'm strengthening it. And I'm going to just open up, dropping my head, not letting that top hip to move backwards. I'm going to open that chest, bringing the hand down towards the floor. And as I'm adjusting, trying to make sure that my hips stay flat, the angle of my arm is actually decreasing. So I'm very, very tight, and I can feel the constriction is actually coming from the chest. So we want to hold this for as long as possible. Close it. And I'll run through these because you saw how terrible my thoracic spine was and how limiting it was. I'll actually in real life run through these several times. Head follows the hand, because my left arm should look like my right arm. And so you can really see, whoa, Coach Stowe, you better get on that. That sucks. And so what I'll do in my own practice is run through that particular exercise until the left hand is even with the right hand. So, and I did just lift weights, so there is going to be a little bit of tightness in there, but you can tell that the difference right-left is huge, which ultimately could lead to some compensation, especially in the pool. So in order to hit the next exercise, it's the same exercise, but this one actually just target isolates the thoracic spine a little bit better. I'm going to put a yoga block or a pillow. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can actually see this, and I'm going to squeeze that into the knee. Okay, so I have that squeezing into the wall. Same hand position. And now I'm going to open that arm up. Oh, look at that. That's my good side. And I like to do that for several breaths. And then you'll switch it out. You'll do the other side. So the yoga block goes in between the knee and the wall. You're going to squeeze that, which is kind of nice because then you're actually engaging your abductors. One hand on top of the other, and wow, look at that left side. What happened? So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to actually work on that quite a bit. Much better. It's my second time running through that. Now, I'm not a super big foam roller. I totally believe in its efficacy for helping us feel better. And this is a great movement I'm going to show you from both angles. You are going to massage your thoracic spine. So I'm going to wiggle on down because, oh wow, yeah, that feels great. My back just cracked. It was so awesome. And I'm going to come up to right where my heart rate monitor strap would hit, or a bra strap, however you want to look at it. Hopefully you're not wearing a bro. But, if you are, that's where you want that foam roller to hit. And then I'm just going to walk forward a little bit, supporting my cervical spine on the foam roller, and then gently walking it back. And as I walk it back, as I hit that thoracic spine, especially that lower part, I'm going to really open my chest and kind of work on what would be maybe a back hamstring, handstand, backwards handstand, or some other term, I have no idea, but it's like a backwards somersault. I did gymnastics for approximately 6 months when I was about 6 years old, so my language isn't that good on the terms for gymnastics. But so I'm just rounding that. Now let me show you real quick what that looks from the side. So again, I start kind of low. This is about where my back cracked. So I'm right even about where my bra is, my shoulders nice and upwards. I'm supporting my head and my cervical spine. I'm going to baby step forward. I'm very tight right here, so I'm kind of massaging that. And then I'm going to walk it all the way down to my cervical spine because it just feels good. I guess it's up, depends on the angle. And then I'm going to walk back down, up. It's always better to do it your hair in a ponytail. But so as I start coming into between my shoulder blades, I'm going to actively open my chest in an executive stretch. And then I'm going to slowly backwards bend over the foam roller, keeping my abdominals engaged, and then I'm going to walk it back up. Drop the hips. Wow, thanks for letting me work my thoracic spine with you. I hope you all have a great day.